Hey, it's Glenn with the Ultimate Freedom. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a walkthrough of a beast of an RV. It is a Forest River Wildwood Grand Lodge park model. I've been asked to do walkthroughs of a park model. I chose this one because it's self-contained. And as soon as we get back from the introduction to the Ultimate Freedom, I'll tell you why self-contained matters, in my opinion, in park models. Now, the name Grand Lodge in this thing is a really good name because it is grand. It's amazing. I'm pretty impressed by it. And I see somewhere in my future, my wife and I would like to have west of the Rockies a little homestead, and I'd like to park something like this on it and make it our RV homestead, and then still have an RV to go traveling in. These are not for travel. They are for putting it somewhere and living in it with the option of moving it whenever you need to. 1 ton only. This thing is a beast, okay? And the reason I picked a self-contained unit, they make park models that don't have gray tanks and black tanks or fresh tanks. You hook it up to the sewer, you hook it up to the water. There's a difference though with permits, and depending on where you do this. This qualifies as an RV. It's not a tiny home because it's self-contained. Also, with a completely self-contained rig, if something terrible happens, like you get kicked off the property you're at, or you can't make your mortgage, or something dreadful happens, you can drive the thing away. It's not married to the earth like a lot of tiny homes, or one that is not self-contained. Also, with self-contained, you skirt a whole bunch of permitting issues. That's the reason I like the self-contained version. So let's get started on doing a walk around and look at the numbers on this thing. Okay, this thing has got twin 7,000-pound axles. The dry weight is 13,182 pounds, 41 feet 7 inches as manufactured. And now let's go over to the other side and look at how much cargo you can put in it as you're towing it down the road. Forest River always has these stickers in the door jamb. So the capacity of cargo in this rig is only 795 pounds. Okay? And it's not made to be towed around with a bunch of cargo. It's made to be towed where you want to use it and parked. And then while it's parked, you can load it up with stuff, but you got to have it pretty unloaded to move it. So starting off in the front here, working our way around, you got 2 slides on this side, 1 slide on the other side. You can see it over there. The opposing slides do make a big difference in this rig, in how open and spacious it feels on the inside. That's always true. The slide mechanism here is the rack and pinion or lippert through frame, which is the best on the market. Now, the tank capacities on this are not stunning. It's got 40 gallons of fresh, 80 gallons of gray, and 40 gallons of black, but it is self-contained, so it's an RV, not a house, for permitting purposes. There's your furnace, city water connection, freshwater gravity fill. So I would never even use this. I would just leave it empty and use your city water on this guy. On-demand water heater, which is really nice. And you've got 2 grays and a black. Okay, it's got 3 air conditioners on top, so this is a 50 amp rig. And a black tank flush, which you will need. And you need to do it every now and then to keep that black tank from getting disgusting. And again, this slide mechanism is also a lippert through frame, which is the best in the business. It also has slide toppers. Slide toppers are a big deal. They keep debris off. They keep you from sucking it inside the rig when you close the rig from branches and trees. Also keeps the rain off. They help a lot. A small storage here, that's not a big deal, being a park model. On the back, you got your cable TV hookup right there. You got a place to hang a ladder but you have to have the ladder to hook there so that if you want to get up on top, you can. It's got stabilizers on the back. And I did a video of my rig, and those stabilizers I added strong arms to, and keeps this thing really, really solid. That's what I would do with this. It's got a great big power awning so that you can use this space out here, put AstroTurf, and have a nice place to hang out outside. It's got 2 entries, and the reason it does not have stable steps is so that those can fold up and you build a deck. Same with that, fold it up, build a deck. A deck to there raises up a deck, and you can have a beautiful deck working with this thing. So there's the camp side, or the living side, with a great big slide, and again a slide topper, which is a good thing. And that is a massive awning. Now, when I put this awning out on a park model, I am going to add ropes and bungees to go down to the ground to help it in the wind, so I can leave it out longer. In a severe wind, you have to take them in, but you can help them out. Don't just put ropes staked to the ground. Put a bungee and then a rope, and it has a little bit of give, and you can kind of cheat it and keep it out more, and even use it in the rain. So with that, let's go ahead and head inside. So I'm going to go ahead and head inside this beautiful glass door using the unstable steps. And it does have a nice big grab handle here, and that does help. So inside we go. You're met with your coffee bar right off the bat. And one thing I like already, I don't see a touch screen. I see a standard panel with standard switches. That's exactly what I want. No touch screens. Touch screens are a layer of complexity you just don't need. Very nice coffee bar. There's your loft. And I'm going to pan around slowly. Your full-size residential refrigerator. Very nice cabinetry, very nice colors, very nice tones. I really like it. I wish I could see these LEDs light up. Very nice touch there. A beam across the top. You got a Coleman Mach of one of your 3 ACs. A 4-burner residential stove, and that looks like a residential oven. Yep, you can actually cook a turkey. Take that top rack out and you're baking it and making it. That's nice. Lots of storage here, big drawers. Lots of storage here. Very nice kitchen with an island and the upgraded sink with the movable wand. And this is the sink that has all kinds of attachments. Has a little tray here, water flows out to wash your vegetables. This thing you just push down and it washes your glasses. Has a soap dispenser. Very, very nice. And this looks to be solid surface. And this looks to be solid surface, and that looks to be solid surface. Good job, Forest River. So let's get a view of this entire room now. So I backed up into the hallway. There's the entry I came in. And check out this living room. I feel like we should be hearing dun, 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 dun. Look at the windows. Oh my goodness. Big. They've got rollers for blackouts, not those horrible pleated shades. Big comfy couch, pulls out into a bed. A wide divide between the 2 recliners. And a full dinette with 4 chairs. This is gorgeous. I love the trim. I love the colors. I love the brightness. I like the curtains. Everything about this. Forest River really does get decor right. So I can stand right here looking out this way, and I can darn near do a 360 in view out windows. All the way to there. Look at that. That is impressive. Let's keep going around slowly, not make you dizzy. And I'm going to sit my bottom in this recliner. And I'm directly across from that beautiful fireplace, a nice mantle, my JBL stereo, a big screen TV, Coleman Mach Air, ceiling fan, recessed lights. Another one. And a very nice lighting accent up here. And up there is my loft that we'll go take a look at. But I see something I'm going to show you right now in this beautiful entertainment center. Why is there a doorknob? Let's check it out. He approaches the doorknob. He opens it. And look at that. Look, I should put that little sound. Look at that. Would you look at that? Look at that. Look at that. That is a lot of storage. That's fantastic. Your Xbox, stereos, electronics. You can make a charging station back here because there's power on the wall. That's awesome. And then it closes all out of the way. Nice and neat. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it so far. Okay, I take it. I think my wife would take it too. All we need is a piece of land to put it on somewhere west of the Rockies. So let's take a walk down the hall and check out that loft. Kids love loft. So would my cats. Okay, I'm going to walk right past the bathroom, which we'll come back and look at. And I like this window in the hallway. That just feels open and very nice. That's awesome. And I do like these a lot. How easy is that? How easy is that? Really high ceilings. So let's look down here at our stairs. And my big foot. And up we go. Now it looks like we got a loft on each side. So I'm going to look towards the living room first. And you've got a little bit of storage right there. And you've got curtains. And you've got a bed. Kids love these spaces. And like I said, my cats would absolutely love these spaces. And if you don't have kids or pets, you've got tons of storage. Now let's back out this way and look the other direction. Now this one, you can see this level here. That's how much space you have here. This one you have much more space. So an adult can easily sit up in here with this much space. And you've got twin full-size beds with storage. And I'm going to crawl my big self up here and turn around, look this way, and a place to hang a TV. And storage. That's a cabinet. Window on both sides. Storage above. And that's the loft above the master bedroom. So you could easily sleep 2 kiddos there, or 1 and 1. There's a bed in the living room that could sleep people. And of course, there's a bed here that could sleep 2 kiddos. Now let's go ahead and head down this stairway. And the stairway does not feel sketchy at all. It feels like a stairway. Now let's check out the bathroom. Got some nice accents on the door here. It looks like a porcelain residential height foot flush toilet. A very nice shower that's winterized. And it's got the seat. Women can shave their legs. You can sit down there. You can put your foot up on there. This is what I call the home run shower. It's got a very nice surround in it. It's faux marble. Very nice. It's plenty tall enough for me to be inside, plenty big enough for me to be inside, and I'm 6'2", 275. This is a nice shower. Very nice. Now, for some reason, they put a mirror in here. I like the light, but I don't like the fact that this is not a medicine cabinet. So you have no medicine cabinet, but you do have lots of storage here, and that's deep. That's a lot of storage. A lot of storage there. It should have had adjustable shelves in here as well. That would have been nice. But you can add that. And you have a big drawer and a little drawer. So you have a little drawer here, And a big drawer here. That's going to be your medicine cabinet. And then down here, oh, that's nice. That's a soft closed drawer. And down here, they've got these baskets for storage. And then I would hang on the walls baskets and hoops and stuff everywhere to add. I would have a loop here, a loop here, a loop here, 3 towels hanging on the wall. Just put stuff everywhere. This is for your Suburban on-demand water heater. You can adjust the temperature on those and take as long a hot shower as you want. So this is your bathroom. And that's a solid piece. That's nice. Solid surface countertop. Good job, Forest River. And looking down, and let's back our way out of here and get one more look at the size of this bathroom. You have to see the floor to get a feel for the size. And there you go. Now we're heading to the master bedroom. So I'm standing in the living room. There's the coffee bar. I'm gonna walk past the bathroom, past the stairs that we already went up to see the lofts, into this drop frame master bedroom. I really like this surface. You need that in a bedroom. And it's got all pull down blackout blinds. And it's got lots of room in this bedroom. And the reason it's got lots of room is because it has this versatile bed. So see all this space right here? Now, there's 2 things making that happen. One is that's a slide, and the slide went out. But it's got something called the versatile bed. And so during the day, you can have it in this condition right here. And it's like a chair. You can sit there and read a book, I suppose. And you have all this room here. Now, I'm 6'2", and I got plenty of ceiling height. Let me show you. So there's 6'2", and this is in the back bedroom with the lowest ceiling in the rig, except for the lofts. So there's how much space I've got. Now I'm sitting on the master bed, facing the campside, and these are really big. Let's see what this is like. Yeah, that's just a great big drawer. Really nice. Oh, okay, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really big drawers. There's your breakers, fuses, and converter. You got a plug right here, and you can hang your TV right there, or you can set your TV right here. And let's give you an idea of where here is. There's the floor, and here's the room. Okay, now I'm going to go wide angle. There we go. So we can see more of this. And then we've got storage, which I'm assuming is hanging, and then storage, which are pull-out drawers. Yep. So you got hanging up there, and storage here, and this, you could put a combo washer dryer right in here. And then you've got this door, which is a full-size closet. And it also has plumbing. So you could put the dryer over there. You could put a stackable in here. It looks like a stackable washer and a dryer, or a combo unit. So you got all those choices. And that's the master bedroom. Let's go ahead and walk through to the front, and then I'll give you the price on this thing. A self-contained park model. And look at the ceiling up there, way up there. And you walk into this beautiful, now this is the wide angle lens, but I wanted you to be able to see everything at least one time this way. And the coverage on these windows, it really does feel, it feels extra. It feels nice. That beautiful view. That's amazing. So, what's this thing gonna cost? It's new and it's a 2024 at Blue Compass RV in Columbia, South Carolina. There's your floor plan. There's your model number, 42FLDL, Sleep 7. There's your discounted price for a house that you can put on any land you want. I think that's pretty amazing. So there you have it. You asked for a park model. There's a park model that I believe is worthy. Brand new. Put it anywhere you like. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.